Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update, and this is for Thursday, the 19th of September, 2019. A lot of nines in there, right? And it's about 9:19, believe it or not, a.m. Central Daylight Time. As you can see, the stock market making runs towards the highs right now. We're looking at the gold market still down $6, but silver found some footing in the 1760s, trying to have an up day. Dollar index down a little bit, and we're getting further rallies in foreign currencies. Now, today was an interesting day because a lot of banks made their moves today. One bank actually raised interest rates, the Norges Bank in Norway. They went up. But we saw the Bank of England sit still. The Bank of Japan sat still also. Swiss National, they're standing still at this point. So what we're seeing is nobody's really of major consequence going up. I think everybody's looking at what the U.S. did, and of course we saw what we've done. We saw the president's response to it, and we're still up a little bit in the bonds and notes today, a little more of a rally in the energies. Now, one of the reasons the energies are rallying is it appears that the Saudis have asked Iraq to supply the Saudis with some oil so they can keep their refineries moving. So obviously this problem in the energy market hasn't gone away. I don't know how fast it'll be repaired. I'm certainly not on the ground there, but we have to listen to what they're saying. In the grain market, pretty quiet day, not a lot going on there. So let's take a look, if we could, at the information that came on. It was all pretty good for the stock market. The National Association of Realtors, existing home sales up 1.3%. They were expecting it down 1.1%. So we've seen the housing starts go on. Now we're seeing what's going on in home sales. The expected rate was 5.4 million units annualized. They expected 5.37. We're still seeing home prices now starting to reach up a little bit, up 4.7% versus a year ago month. Total amount of homes unsold, not a burden, 4.1 months. The Conference Board came out with a flat economic indicator. They're expected it down 0.2. As you look at the lagging indicators, they were down 0.3. The prior was up 0.6. So that is a negative part to it there. But then the economic indicators, the coincidence ones, came out up 0.3. The current account deficit, about where the market was guessing it. They expected 128. They got 128.18. Not a big change there. Jobless claims came in up 2,000. They expected up 11. So the job market's still doing well. The Philly Fed Business Index showing a bit of a slowdown here. They expected it up, they expected it at 9.5. The prior month was 16.8, the number, so they got a 12. It was better than what was expected, but still a small decline there. And if you look at the other numbers, they're not bad at all. Bank of England kept their money policy unchanged. The Swiss National Bank kept it unchanged, as did the Bank of Japan. And the European Central Bank reported today that the current account surplus widened to 21 billion euros in July from the 18 billion in June. So they're still keeping their cash, if you will, where they thought that they'd have to keep it. I want to remind you about one of these offers. We have quite a bit on our website, as you know. If you go to our free offers, you find them. But this is from Modern Trader, which is now the Futures Magazine. And as I said, they're back in business at this point. And as you take a look at all this, you get to see the different articles in there. And if you're somebody that's looking for different approaches to the market, these are pretty interesting articles to read. And you'll find that they have graphics, full explanation in them, trying to give you ideas about different patterns, different methods to follow. I would not call these rules. People call them rules. I'd say 10 disciplines are the way that I look at those things, because if you don't stay disciplined, and believe me, I stepped out of it recently, you feel pain. When you get back in it, you feel great. Today's one of those days. If you go to our website, www.iraepstein.com, you'll see free offers right on our homepage. And we're going to have some more looks that are happening in our website. We're just about ready to release some of those as well. A lot of you have asked, when am I going to get back to my webinars? That's coming up too, maybe starting October. So I intend on doing those. And I'm going to write some more, actually not write, I'm going to record some more special reports, and we'll talk about that as time goes on. But I hope you take advantage of this. Remember, you can always click here. If you're watching me on YouTube, it'll take you there. And the easiest way is what I go like this. you can actually call us and we'll take care of you. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a good day, and I'll talk to you later this afternoon in our end of the day wrap-ups.